Get it, get it, get it. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, Adrian. Hi, guys. We're doing it. We're doing it. Oh, there we go. It's a little close.
Oh, is it here?
We're here.
All right.
We
Okay.
did it. Yes. Hi,
All
guys.
right. Live. Here we go.
Y'all, if you don't know what we're doing here, we are signing autographs for Streamly. I am going to pin the link in the comments. So if you're just joining and you don't know what Jacob and I are doing here right now, we are signing autographs for Streamly. I'm going to paste this right now, streamly.com/glee, and then I pin the comments. You can go to it and you guys can purchase your own autographs, but we have some lined up that we're gonna sign live, right?
Yes, we're going to sign some things live. We're going to talk about the show a little bit. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be great.
First, should we have a dance break?
Dance party, Gangnam style.
Should we have a Gangnam style dance break?
When you wake up in the morning,
I was going to ask if you were going to play music. Yeah, maybe we should wait like a second for everything to like settle and then we can start. I want to see some of these comments. It's a lot of hellos. Fondue for two.
Guys, we have a fondue for two.
I saw that and I was like, that's a genius thing to put on the print.
Right? Well, it's like, how do you bring fondue for two to life? Like, how do you actually do that?
How many fondue for twos did you shoot? How many did you do?
Oh, that's a good question. Oh, I would love to know. If a fan knows the number, I would say between like 10 to 12.
Oh, it's a lot, yeah.
I think there was about 10.
Was that cat like a good cat? Like well behaved? Or was it sort of like a...
It was like a not trained cat, but
Yeah.
It wasn't like a mean one. Like Lady Tummington got really aggressive.
Really?
Remember we had to put her in the bag? I don't know if you remember that, but we had to put her inside of a bag and take her out. And I remember I picked her up. It was one of the last takes, so she had done it maybe like 9 or 10 times. And she was like, bitch, I'm over this. I picked her up like, she was like,
I'll be in my trailer.
Get me out of here. Get me my water. I don't want to be in a bag. Who wants to be in a bag?
Where's my smart water? Oh my God, that's funny.
My infused water.
Yeah.
Oh, we got fans from England.
Hi, England. What time is it in England right now? Does anybody know?
9 hours, so it's like 11. Is that right?
Oh, okay. I hope everyone's having a good Saturday.
Is my music too loud?
No, it's good.
Okay.
It's a good.
Hi from the UK. Yeah, so again, if you guys don't know what we're doing here, we are signing autographs live. We have some My Cup lyrics.
So if you hit the pinned link that Heather did, there's a bunch of prints and stuff that we're going to be signing, and you guys can get one there if you want to get one. Hey, yo, from England, it's 10. Brazil, it's raining in Texas. Hi from Nigeria, 11 p.m. in Germany. What time is it in America? It's 2:10.
Well, yeah, Pacific Standard.
Wow, Romania. There's a lot of...
That's a full, like, 12-hour turnaround, I feel.
Yeah. Scotland.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to start doing some autographs.
Yeah, why don't you do one and we'll just kind of go from there.
So this one, y'all, I don't know if you know this, but these are handwritten lyrics to My Cup. This one's to my girl Mariah, who I just love. She's like the best.
What kind is the one you're sending to Mariah? Is it a song sheet?
It's a lyric sheet for My Cup.
Oh, yes.
that Britney S. Pierce wrote out.
And I think Heather just said this, but we hand wrote all of the lyrics for the song sheets too. Okay, my first one is also a lyrics. There's like 70 piles, I feel like. So I'm like, it's this one. And this one is for Zoe. Just bear with me because it's a little bit stuck. Okay.
Mariah, are you on here?
Oh, I know. I wish we could see like exactly what. Like the person could like go to the top or something.
Yeah, it's true.
Okay, this one's to Zoe. Zoe, if you're watching, this is for you.
Get it? Zoe, get it.
Someone said he's signing mine. Is that Zoe? That would be great because I just saw it. Okay. All right. So Heather, I have some questions Glee related that I want to ask you in the midst of all this stuff. I did a little bit of research on you myself.
You were stalking.
I was stalking you. So you came onto the show because Chris was doing Single Ladies, and they wanted you to teach him because you obviously did it with Beyonce.
Right.
So when you started, so there was no like formal audition or anything like that. Like you came on as the dancer. And did you, what did you, like, did you have any expectations? Did you not really care? Did you know, because you guys did it all in a bubble, right?
Yeah, so they had filmed the pilot and then it got picked up and then they came back for, I think we had 12, was that right? 12, 13, and then we had a back 9. So we were filming the 13. And so backstory to my audition is I had quit dancing like a couple months before this to become an actress because like my whole thing was I'd never actually wanted to be in LA to be a dancer, and lo and behold I was enjoying myself, it was great, but I still was like, you know, this long-term career thing is just not what I want, what I was hoping for my life, whatever. So I wrote Beyonce a letter and Frank Gatson, and I was like, thank you so much for the opportunity, but I'm going to start acting now, and I'm not going to be touring.
Oh shit!
Like,
Wow.
who writes Beyonce a letter?
Yeah, well, Heather Morris does.
That's so silly. Yeah, so I already went into it like with the expectations that I was going to get a role on this show. Like, even though I was just auditioning as a dancer, I was like in my mind that I was already there. Like I was, you know, this was it. I got the best job in the world. So I put a lot of expectations on myself that I was like going to be the best actress right off the bat. And I got this really big job, which I didn't have a speaking role. I said like 1 or 2 lines with my first scene with Chris. But other than that, I was prepared to be the lead on the show in my mind.
Yes.
That's what I felt like it was.
Well, I mean, you were obviously such a massive part of it. So did you know, like when you guys were doing those first 13, you said, before you did the back 9, like did you feel like it was going to be something special? Like, did you not really have any expectations? Because I feel like I sometimes never know if something's going to be good or bad or,
That's so funny because I do too. I can never really like gauge something.
Yeah.
But I think like from the beginning, when I met Corey, I had helped assist Zach in a couple just like privates and helping him like learn how to do steps.
Yeah.
Meeting Corey and then coming on to teach Chris and everybody, like the overall vibe of the show and the creators and the actors felt very special. And also that everyone knew, they all kind of knew that this was going to take off. So I had it in my mind that this was already a hit. And then I had watched the pilot and it just reassured exactly what everybody else was telling me, that it was just like, it was brilliant because there was nothing else like it.
Yeah. There wasn't, you know?
Did you watch it at all when it first came out?
Yeah, I mean, everybody, I feel like, you know. But yeah, I remember I was talking about this the other day actually. When we were doing like our recitals when I was like a junior and I was still just dancing in high school, it was right around when that first Don't Stop Believin' song came out. And didn't it come
Okay.
out like before the show like aired or something? So there was something
I'm sure there was.
like the song came out and maybe it was like the pilot and then there was like a break or something. But I remember at that recital, like in all of the dressing rooms, like everybody was playing that song, like everybody loved it. And then the show came out and, you know, it was obviously so successful, but it was so great. And like you said, there was nothing like it, you know, like a funny, smart, warm, musical show, you know, like there had never really been, in my opinion, anything like it.
And quirky.
But
And, you know, Ryan comes from a very dark, like where he produces is very dark comedy. And so like marrying the two of like, well, yes, these are teenagers and this is a tween show in a way, you know, some college kids, but like how do you mix the dark with the light?
yeah, make the balance of it. He did such a
Yeah.
great job. Okay, should we pause, sign some
Do it.
things, and then
Who you got?
who do you have? Okay.
I got Hope, my dear Hope Hanks. I love that name. Hope Hanks.
Hope Hanks, Tom Hanks's daughter. Okay, mine is for Colin. All right, Colin, if you're anywhere. Colin, hi Sophie. Colin, if you're anywhere, this one's for you. Okay, and then it almost fell over. We need a better place to put these. Okay, and then I have another one for Hadley. Hello, I'm from Peru. Greetings from Mexico. I love Mexico. Have you ever been to Mexico City, Heather?
I haven't.
It is so much fun. It's like the best.
Is it?
It's really, really great. Like one of my favorite places.
Does it feel like super packed or like? Tell me about.
It wasn't. I went in at the end of last year, like at the end of November, December. It was just really beautiful, and it was just great. The food was great. There's like beaches that are close. The people are amazing. Like I really loved it. If there's anybody from Mexico, you guys got it going on. Greetings from Philippines, Argentina.
I feel like you like to travel a lot.
I do, but this last year, I mean, obviously, it was a bit harder to do that, you know. But Mexico, hands down, one of the best. Okay, this is Hadley. I just smudged yours a little bit, but I'm fixing it.
Okay, this is to my dear Hermione.
Hermione from Harry Potter.
I don't know. I'm not sure if it's spelled the same.
Is
Hermione?
Ron Weasley next?
I might be saying it wrong, but I would love to believe that it's Hermione. I think it's
It has to be. How is it spelled?
Hermione.
It's Hermione. It must be.
Well, anyways, this is for you. Love it.
I'm gonna do a couple more before.
Another one for Hermione.
Okay, I have another one for Colin. Also, in case anybody is new, if you go, Heather pinned the link. We're signing things for, it's prints, it's song sheets. We hand wrote some of the lyrics. So if you want to grab one, just go to that link and it will be there. How many times did you do Single Ladies with Beyonce?
Like performing?
Or in total? Like, did you?
Performance-wise, I think we did like 5 or 6. Like on stage. Learning it. I don't remember how many times we did it. I know I went over it a crap ton with Jaquel, who is the choreographer, because he is the all-knowing dancer. So I heard a bunch of times.
How did you start? How did you get that to start? Did you know him? Was there like auditions for it, or how? I mean, Beyonce obviously is Beyonce.
So yeah, I had started. This is for Hermione again. I got a nice sheet music. I had started working with her about a year before that. So I auditioned for the Beyonce Experience Tour, which was like a year prior. And I got that job, which is a long story in itself. Got the job and wasn't quite sure I got the job because they were still like auditioning us, while we were rehearsing for the live concert. And so I got that job, and then they came back and they made us re-audition for the whole Single Ladies tour-esque. And so I got it, and there was like 4 or 5 of us that like learned the choreography. We came in for rehearsal and then did it. We learned Diva, which I was so bummed I never got to perform because that choreography is just incredible. And then Single Ladies. So fun. All right, so Jacob.
Yes.
I have a question for you.
Okay.
When you came on the show, were there any cast members that before you started you were like super nervous to meet, or do you have any funny stories of meeting any of the cast members where you felt like you lost your words or something?
I'm sure I did. I think I was nervous to meet everybody because I had seen the show and I really, really liked it. And I remember the first time I think I met mostly everybody was at like there was like an upfronts party at Soho House or something, or like something for season 4. And I met like most of everybody there. And then I was actually thinking about this, like the first time that we met, and I think it was at the gallery shoot for season 4. Like when we did the whole, we were like on bleachers and stuff and like taking pictures or whatever.
Yeah.
And at that point I was like Melissa wasn't there and Becca wasn't there yet. And so I was the only one there, and I was so nervous because I was like by myself.
You. Like you didn't have a new team. It was just you and then
it was like me by myself, like meeting all of you guys, and I was like, oh, and I was like 19. I was like, oh my god.
Wait, I forgot you were that young when you started.
Oh yeah, I literally was the youngest one.
You were a babe.
I was a fetus. Heather, you look gorgeous. I'm just reading some of these comments. But yeah, I was terrified. I was so nervous.
I would have been terrified. Terrified.
Okay, this one is for Colin. I wrote a little something cool there because you asked me to. And then just to a reminder that the link, because some people were asking, the link for the prints is pinned by
We pinned it.
Beth.
So yeah, if you're new here, if you're just joining, which we've got a pretty consistent crowd at this point.
Yeah, I know.
Sometimes
We're hanging on. We're doing good.
we're cool. Sometimes I always
Um,
try to picture if it says how, like, there's 1,600 of us here. I always imagine, like, what would it look like if there was 1,600 people, like, in this room and we were all just hanging out? Like,
yeah,
I know your
that's
face.
that's a lot of people. 1,600 is a lot of people.
It is.
Do you think that we should do like a chunk more of these
Let's do it.
before I keep talking? Just
Yeah.
because I want, you know what I mean? I want
Let's do
to.
it.
Okay.
That's why we're here. Caitlin, this is for you. I don't know if you're here too.
Okay, this one is for Terry. If you're out there. All right, Terry. Oh, there's another Terry. Okay, this is going to be another one for Terry. I can't get the link to work. Whoever just said I can't get the link to work, can you elaborate a little bit?
Yeah, I would suggest if you could highlight it, or you can even just, it's Streamly, streamily.com/glee. If you put that in your web browser, I'm assuming it would work.
Okay, this is another one for Terry. Oh,
I feel like I'm so slow.
I know, I do too. Okay, this one.
And it's just my double chin right in the camera.
I got one that says, I got one that doesn't have a name, but it says, can you put to Marley from Jake? But there's no name.
Well,
So I guess this one's going to Miss Marley Rose.
Miss Marley Rose.
Which one is this one?
Okay. Next up, I got
Okay.
Miss Brandy.
Okay. Love from Italy. Hi, Italy. I want to go to Italy so bad.
So bad.
Have you been there before?
Long ago when I was on tour and we were only there for a day.
Oh,
And I was supposed to go last month, and I was doing a convention and they canceled it because of COVID.
oh,
So
I want to go so bad. Where in Italy was the convention supposed to be?
I actually can't remember where it was. I'm not quite sure if anybody knows where it was, but I don't know. And we were going to make it a trip. I was bringing my husband with me and we were going. Like a full 5 days without the kids and like going to stay and travel and stuff like that.
That would have been amazing. Well, they'll put it back now that everything's like coming back to normal.
Yeah. Are you
Okay.
traveling at all soon?
No, I want to go home. I think like in July just to see my family for a little bit,
Where's
but I don't
home
have any
again?
plans for any. Buffalo, New York.
That's
If you're
right.
from Buffalo and you're watching this, what's up, Bills?
Do you know where Phoenix, New York is?
No, I've never heard of Phoenix, New York. Where is it?
My husband's mom is from Phoenix, New York, and every time I ask somebody if they know where Phoenix, New York is, nobody knows it. It's like a small cow town, and there's like
I've never heard of it.
There's like 150 people that live there.
Do you know where it's close to? Like, is it closer to the city?
No, I think it's about an hour and a half away.
I like want to Google it right now. Okay, this one is for Mariah. Mariah, if you are watching, this one is for you.
Oh.
And Mariah, you wanted me to put bestie, so I'm putting it on there.
Mariah's the girl.
Jacob, say hi to Hannah. Hi, Hannah.
Okay, I wrote that wrong, so I got to redo that. Okay, I'm writing one out to Allison. This is to Allison. You wrote us such a sweet note. I don't know if I should read it out loud. I don't know if you want me to, but it was very sweet and I really appreciate it.
Somebody just wrote, I should be wiser and realize that I got. I know that that's an Ariana Grande lyric and it made me laugh. Just a random lyric. Hello, Jacob. Can you say hello, Jacqueline? Jacqueline. Okay, that one's. This one is for Kalanji. I hope that I'm saying that right. Kalanji Patterson.
It's a cool name. Okay, so Allison asked me to write my favorite Britney quote, and I need your guys' help. When I am stuck in the classroom, what does she say? She said something like, I forgot how to leave. What's that quote? It's the funniest moment to me when I'm like stuck in there because I took too much cold medicine.
Okay, Kalanji. Also, guys, help Heather find someone. Oh, I thought someone answered you. Does anybody know the part that Heather is talking about? Please advise. Por favor, s'il vous plaît. Okay. This one is for Charles. I had a fever and I took my antibiotics at the same time, and now I can't remember how to leave. Hello from so many places. Dolphins are just gay sharks. Don't leave hemo. Can you say hi, Gabby? Hi, Gabby. Hola, Jacob. Hola. Okay, I'm making one out right now to Charles. Are you looking up the, are those all your quotes? Charles, someone said Charles from Riverdale. Yes, Charles from Riverdale. I don't know who that is, but I'm sure that he wants a signed pic. Okay. Are you muted? Oh, Heather, you're muted.
Now you can hear me?
Oh, yeah, now I can hear you, yeah.
Okay.
There
That's
we
what
go.
it is. Thank you.
Okay, got another one for Terry. Hi, Terry. And I have another one for Jocelyn.
Oh, okay. This one's for Mary Ann. Which one did you get? The lyrics. Favorite lyrics.
Hey, I don't know if it's supposed to be Adam, but it's your birthday, but they spelled it A-G-A-M. Agam. That could be incorrect.
To Mary Ann. So my dog's locked up in her crate because she had surgery.
Uh-huh.
She's sitting
Is she
here
okay? Oh my god.
She wants to get out. Hi, Jenny.
She's so cute. Is she okay now?
Yeah, she's fine. I should
Okay.
actually, I could let her out. But I'm here with you folks. Okay, so I'm curious, Jacob. I want
Yes.
to know what it was like to work on Quantico.
Oh, that was a lot of fun, actually. We shot that first season in Montreal.
Oh, okay.
So we were all there for like a year. But it was a lot. It was a lot of fun. They were all really, really cool and really, really sweet.
Seemed like a cool cast.
Yeah, like they were all super cool. And I still, like, I've worked with some of them like a couple years ago. Like, I always see them like around and stuff. But yeah, it was so much fun. It was a lot of fun. It
Did you have any
was.
stunts? Did you guys do stunts and stuff like that? Did you have to do stunt work?
Yeah, so we had like for the stunt stuff, we would have like rehearsal and stuff, and then we would shoot it, and then if it was like anything really crazy, we had stunt doubles, and which was different because obviously Glee we danced and sang and stuff, but we didn't do any like fighting sequences, so that was pretty cool to do that stuff. And Priyanka was really sweet. She was so great.
Yeah, she seems like a really rad girl.
She's really, really great. Okay, Heath, let me pull up my questiones. Oh, this is a good one. Did doing the show make you love dance more or less, or did it change? Or, because I mean, I have my own relationship with dance, but I'm curious what yours was and if the show influenced it at all or changed it or
With dance?
yeah.
That's a really good question. It went through like waves with the show. So, like, because I was so focused on the acting at first that like the dancing kind of just, it was there. I already had the tools and I didn't really have to think about it so much. And then I think like when things got harder and there was a lot more pressure, I started to really enjoy the dancing part of things more. And I was like excited to get into the dance studio, not only because of like, you know, Zach and Brooke, who are choreographers that we knew, but also I had friends and all my friends were dancers that they hired. So it was exciting when they would come in because it was such a familiar face. Yeah, I just like, I think I learned to love it again. And I think I learned to appreciate that it wasn't like this terrible job that I had it somehow like envisioned in my mind. What about you?
Yeah. I feel you grew up dancing like at a studio and stuff, right? You did that too. Yeah. I feel like when I, probably similar to you when you wanted to do acting, I kind of felt that staleness a little bit with dance, like at the end of high school. I just wanted to do something totally different. And then I think doing this show, I don't know if it changed my how I feel about dancing, to be honest. Like it, like you said, it's like it becomes, it's like a part of you at a certain point, you know, like when you grow up doing it, and it's like just something you love to do or whatever. So I don't know if the show changed it, but I think after high school, before the show, I kind of wanted to do something else. But I'll always love to dance, similar to you, probably.
Yeah.
Hi, Layla. Fondue for two. Jacob, can you say hi, Carla? Speak Russian? I don't know any Russian.
This one's for Linda. Linda.
Just asked my girl to marry me last weekend. Congratulations.
Oh, congratulations.
That's really sweet. Okay, let me sign a couple of these. Jordana.
I know Jacob and I are talking about maybe getting together and doing a dance collab. So hopefully.
Yeah, we should. I love that song.
I do too.
It's so good. We definitely should do that.
Okay, this is for Azaria. Sorry, I keep moving it because I have to look at the picture. Okay. 2.
Okay, this one is for Jordana.
Feel free to leave a doodle of favorite quote, Bible verse.
Okay, let me do another one. Yes, collab dance. Yes, we should. Hi, Brazil. You guys should have been in Step Up with Harry. Is Harry in Step Up?
Yeah.
The first one?
The first or the second one?
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Say hi to Anna and Eva. Hi, Anna and Eva. Hi, Andrea or Andrea.
To Azaria. Hopefully I'm saying that right.
Okay, this one's for Brooke Posey.
Can we buy the posters tomorrow too? What posters? Just the autographs? I mean, if you do click on the link, which I did pin for streamly.com/glee, you are able to buy many things. We have pictures, we have lyric sheets, handwritten lyric sheets by Britney S. Pierce. And what's your last name? Jacob. What's the last name of your character?
Puckerman.
Puckerman.
The little
Jacob
one.
Puckerman. Okay. To Tristan. 11. Tristan. I like how you spell it like that.
I'm going to redo this one. Actually. Are you doing first names and last names?
I'm only getting first names.
Some of them I'm getting last, so maybe I'll do, if it says last, I'll do both.
Yeah.
Okay. Another one bites the dust. I saw you've been teaching more and doing are you doing competitions or conventions?
Yeah, so I'm teaching on a convention called Heat. The Heat. So yeah, we did 7 cities. I think 7 or 8 total. I missed 2 this year. And then next year I think there's like 12.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah.
Conventions are awesome. This one is to Ashton. Hi, Ashton, if you're watching. Hey guys, Heather, you're my fave. Maybe. I think it would be fun. I taught a little bit, like when I was in high school and stuff, but yeah, a convention circuit I feel like would be so fun, you know?
Yeah. I was like surprisingly really nervous for it, which I always am when I start something new. I was just like nervous. Like I don't really teach a ton, and I want to be teaching more just so it comes more naturally when I am teaching.
Mm-hmm.
So at first I was like so nervous. It's just night and day from when I started to like
Yeah.
the last weekend I taught.
Mm-hmm. Someone said, "What's your favorite song to film?" Do you have a favorite song?
Do I?
Yeah.
That we did on the show. I always get asked this and I never know because we did so many songs that I can't keep them straight.
Yeah. It's a lot. I have one from Adele. Hello from the other side. Hi, Adele. It's your 17th birthday on June 17th, so happy birthday.
Happy birthday. I just filled one out to Miss Brianna Southwell. Sending you love. I am going so slow. All right, the next one's to Julia. Which one did she get?
Okay. Adele.
What song dance took you the longest to learn?
Oh, whoa, wait a minute. I did the wrong one.
Anytime we had a nationals number, it took us a long time because from like the choreography standpoint, they had to bring in a skeleton crew, which is what they call them. So they bring in other dancers to do the choreography for you and like make your track. They choreograph it with them, and then they bring in the actors because we had such limited time for shoot, like from our shooting schedules. You know, we'd only get like a Friday from like 2 to 6 or something, and so, whoa. Our skeleton counterpart, the other person who already learned it, would like walk us through the choreography and take us from place to place. So we actually learned those pretty fast, but for like the choreography, it took a long time for them.
Okay, Adele. Clemette. I hope I'm saying that right. Clemette. How did you keep a straight face while saying the iconic Brit lines? Oh, okay. I did want to ask you a question about this. So obviously your delivery is like out of this world. It is so funny. It always works. It's insane. When you are saying something, or when you were saying something like a one-liner or something on the show, like, are you like, what, maybe this is like an actory question, but like, what are you thinking about? Like, are you just saying it totally grounded as you, or are you not? Because it's weird how people have that magic where anything that comes out of their mouth just works and is funny, and you are like that. And I wanted to ask you that, so I'm so happy that somebody said
That's
that.
so sweet. Thank you. Yeah, well, so I was taking acting very seriously in the beginning. I was going to like a Meisner technical school before I did the show. So everything came from a very personal, grounded space. And so I think it was a mix of both. It was a mix of my nerves because I was fucking terrified to be in front of a camera and like around all these really talented people. So everything was like really here. And then also I was trying to make it from a very sincere place. And so everything just had to be very sincere. Like it was just coming out like I really meant these things.
I mean, it's literally lightning in a bottle. Like it's unbelievable. And I was like, someone said that and it just made me think of it. And I was like, I need to ask that question. Okay, this one is for Clemette. Also, if anybody's new, the Heather pinned the link for the prints. It's streamily.com/glee. So if you go there, you'll be able to get some.
How hard was it acting when you were pregnant? Funny story, when we did the nationals number where I like, I'm telling the Glee Club that I got into the prestigious like math school and I'm like crying. I cried so many times and it came from my hormones every single time. I didn't have to turn it on or off. I just was crying the whole time because I was pregnant.
Do you, I mean, like anything, it's such a different experience for everybody, but also it's just like reality. And, you know, sometimes you want to be there and sometimes you don't. But do you miss doing the show or having a place to be or?
Oh, for sure. I'm drawing a little cat. Sorry. Somebody asked me to draw a cat. Yeah, it's like it's like a catch-22. Yes, I love being on the show and I really miss performing like that. Like the ability to just
Me too.
like we get to do 2 performances every week and we're doing it in front of a camera and people like love it.
Mm.
And then at the same time, like being on set for 16 to 17 hours a day and not getting to go home. And like I'm an introverted extrovert, so like I get my energy from being alone.
Me too.
And so like not being able to recharge, it used to really like take a toll on me.
Yeah.
So yeah, what about you? How do you feel about it?
Yeah, I mean, I miss like you said, I just having the being able to like perform and do stuff like each week, like how stimulating just as like a creative person, you know. But and also like I was so young that it was like college, you know, like everything
Right.
was fun. I had so much energy, like everything was fun. It'd be interesting to do it like as an adult
Now.
or now, you know what I mean? Like it would be a different experience.
That's true.
Okay, this one is to Miss Isabella. Oh,
Okay, this one's for Tommy. I didn't have a silver. I know you said silver or white, but this is gold, and I think that's a little bit better. It's like shimmery. To quote, "It's Britney, bitch."
I'm just gonna plug my phone in because I do not want it to die. There we go.
Were there any characters that you wish you had a storyline with on the show that you actually didn't really get a lot of screen time with?
Yeah, I feel like well, we had some, like maybe a couple, there were some people I feel like I never ever worked with ever.
Right.
Like Kevin, I don't think we really ever, our characters ever had anything together. Jenna sometimes, but not like
Yeah,
a whole lot.
didn't have a lot with a couple, like there was
Yeah,
only like
it was
a
a
people.
lot of with Melissa and it was a lot with Becca and Blake and Alex, and then like you a little bit, Cord a
Yeah.
little bit, but then there were some people that it was like nothing. Like it was literally nothing.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of the stuff I did was like very like relationship-y driven,
Yeah.
you know? I'm assuming you pretty much had stuff with everybody at some point.
Right.
There wasn't anybody you didn't really.
There wasn't anybody I didn't really. Idina Menzel, like we didn't get a lot of time with her. We did do the Treble Tones. That was fun. So that was exciting. But she's such like a quiet, shy person. So.
Oh, is she? I wasn't.
She's super shy in a really humble, coming from a humble place.
Yeah.
You know, she's very humble. So she's like shy and kind of keeps to herself. And
yeah.
I kind of admired that because you always try and find people that, as a performer and a person, that you can relate to or you find inspiring. Mm-hmm. And I found it inspiring that she wasn't this like outwardly loud person. She was very shy. And I was like, oh, I can still be kind of quiet and I don't have to put on a show like off screen to people.
I love that. Yeah.
Okay, I'm making one out to Megan. To Megan. No special instructions.
Okay, this one is to Isabella, and you asked me to draw the scooter that I wrote in, but I'm not like a very good drawer, so that's like the best that I can do. Is there like a better way to draw a scooter?
That's a good scooter.
I hope this works, Isabella. Love you. Scooter.
I think it's a scooter.
Okay. Okay, this one is for Nikki.
Mariah, I signed yours on earlier on. I don't know if you were on here, but I did, and I shouted out your name. Are there any bloopers? Don't you wish they would have done
Yeah, they
bloopers?
didn't do any, did they?
I was always so bummed that they didn't show our bloopers because there's some funny stuff.
I for sure they never ever did like a reel at all. They should have, because there would have been so much stuff.
Oh my gosh, there would if we just had a full compilation of all of our bloopers would have been great. Great, I'm making one out to Dixie. A lyric sheet.
This one is to Nikki. Do you have a song you wish was on the show? I always say Frank Ocean because he's my favorite. Nikki, this is for you. Literally, I'm pissed they didn't. Bloopers. Yeah, us too. That one's in a different language, so I don't know. Favorite castmate to watch perform? Heather, Kevin, Naya was always amazing. I mean, everybody was so great to watch, to be honest.
Kevin was really fun to watch perform because he's so talented.
He is. He's so good. It's so crazy that he was.
It was so fun when you guys came on.
It's so crazy that he was in the wheelchair the whole time because he's like one of the best dancers, you know?
One of the best.
Nikki, this one's for you.
Right, I'm making one out to Eric. Eric. My dear Eric.
Okay, I want to get some good questions from you guys. So if you have any, someone said Amber and caps lock. Yeah, duh. Amber was always incredible to watch.
He was.
They should do a compilation.
When I watched her perform, I was like, I just want to go into the studio and listen because we were never there with each other when we would record, so we never got to see each other like actually do it. And like, she was always fun to watch act because she also came from a really sincere place, but singing we never really saw it live.
That's true. Yeah. Even when I would hear the recordings, though, I'd be like, "Holy shit!" Like that voice was amazing. To get an autograph, if you do the link that Heather posted on that's pinned, it should work. Actually, could somebody maybe click it and just make sure that it is working? Because I'd hate to be saying that it's there if it's not working. What is your favorite Britney Spears song you did on Glee? You Drive Me Crazy. I love that one with Melissa.
Yeah.
What was your favorite Britney Spears song? Oh, you like worked with her too. She was there.
She was there. I liked Me Against the Music. That was really fun.
Oh, that was fire. That was so good.
That was so fun. And then I also liked when we did. What was the song? Every time I turn the lights down. That one. What's the song?
What's it called? I want to go that extra mile with you. Give me more. Give me more.
Give me more.
Yeah.
When I got to just pretend like I was lip syncing, I had the best time.
That was so funny. That's when I was there when you did that one. That one was so funny. I also love that first huge one you did.
Yeah.
This one is to Emmy.
I'm doing an M. 2M.
2M. Is this Emmy and M? Are you the same person? If so, #blessed.
So question, what Glee was your first like big job, correct?
Yeah.
When you had to do your kissing scenes with both the girls, like were you super nervous to kiss on camera?
No, because I had kissed somebody else on camera before, so it wasn't the first one. But the
Mm.
first one, yeah, I was like, because I was like, I'm gonna see what I kiss like, and I was like, is this gonna be like totally cringe, and I'm gonna like lock myself in my room. But I had to do like a heavy makeout scene on this like it was like Blue Lagoon 2. It was like on Lifetime or something, and I
Oh,
had like a small part anyway. So I had like a full blown makeout scene on that. And so by the time the Glee kissing came around, I was like, okay, I've seen myself kiss on camera before.
okay. Do you watch
But
yourself back? Oh, sorry.
no, I was gonna say, fun fact: the first Glee person I wish that she was watching, but I know she's not. The first Glee person I kissed was Becca because we were doing a scene, and it was his name Alfonso.
Yeah.
He was so great. But we were doing this one scene, and he told her to go up and kiss me just to see what I would do. So I didn't know what was happening, and that was the
Oh.
first like Glee kiss I ever had. I always harass her on her lives. I wish that she would say something. Someone said, "Becca, love you both." Was Glee your first acting thing?
Mine?
Yeah.
Yeah. I was scared out of my mind.
I mean,
So
this
wait, I
one's
was gonna
for
ask,
you.
do you watch yourself back? Do you have to watch yourself or can you not?
I only did well when we would do the screenings during lunch. Do you mean on the monitor, or you mean like at the once
Just
it's
in
all
general,
done?
like anything you do, will you watch yourself back or do you veer from watching yourself?
I usually do just to see what's going on, and it's always so weird. Like, you know what I mean? Like the first time you see
Yeah.
something that you're doing. But yeah, I usually do because I'm so curious. I'm like, I want to see how it all came together, and I want to see like what worked or what didn't work or whatever. Um, do you watch? Do you watch yourself?
I
When you,
do, and I try not to because when I do, then I just get really nitpicky and I hate everything that I do.
me too. I saw something
So
Michelle Williams says that a lot of people don't, but she was talking about how she doesn't watch herself anymore because it's,
yeah, I'm trying to end that habit.
yeah,
I just need to trust that I'm doing okay. If it felt good, it should be okay.
totally agreed. Um, Someone said hi.
All right, I'm making one out to Lucy Spencer.
Okay, this one is to Jazzy. That's a cool name.
Can you guys hear that? Is that super loud? The sound?
No.
Okay. Hey, Lucy.
Okay, Jazzy. I hope you're watching. Hope you're doing well.
Mary. Same. I get that. I get nitpicky when I watch myself on TikTok. Are you on TikTok?
Me?
Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
Do you find that do you get really hard on yourself when you watch yourself back?
On TikTok, not super bad.
That's good.
I haven't done a lot of I haven't done a lot of videos though. Okay, Jazzy.
And sending one out to Mary. To Mary.
Just want to see something.
Mari. That's a sweet way to spell it. Guys, we're so grateful that you guys purchased these and we get to jump on here and do this with you guys. This is really cool.
Yeah, thank you so much. It would be so cool if we could see you too, but we appreciate it. Yes, everybody who gets a print gets one. We're not just picking random people.
Yeah.
Emo
no,
dancing TikToks are the best thing ever. Agreed. Heather, who was the first Glee cast which character? Who did Brittany kiss first on Glee?
Chris. I kissed
Oh,
Kurt because he was like, I was like covering up that he was gay. So he brought me in the basement and we were making out, and his dad came down.
some Kurt and Brittany action.
Yeah.
Can you say hi to me, bestie? Hi, bestie. Can you say
Somebody
hi?
asked, what kind of role would you like to play? What's something that you want to do that you haven't done yet?
Maybe some sort of exploration of a relationship. Like Blue Valentine is one of my favorite movies. Speaking of Michelle Williams and Ryan Gosling, I feel like something like that would be really cool. Also, they like lived in the. Have you seen that movie?
I heard about this. I
It's
think I saw it a while ago.
It came out like 10 years ago, but it's so good. You should watch it. It's amazing.
I do remember this.
It's just about this couple, and it's like when they first met versus when they are married and have a kid, and just like
Yeah.
the whole transformation of their relationship. And the director had them like live in the house like for like a few weeks and like do stuff, and it's just it's such a good movie. So maybe something like that.
That's cool.
What-
Would you ever produce something like this yourself?
yeah,
Like, would you
maybe.
ever try and put something together yourself, or
Yeah, I think so. I think producing would be cool. And I think it'd be fun to be at the from the inception, involved from the inception of the project, you know, and just to see it all the way through. It's probably really rewarding as well, you know,
yeah.
to do something from the beginning, get it moving. What about you? What is something that you would want to do
That I
that maybe you
wanna
haven't
do?
done before?
I would very much love to do a an action film because I would love to do stunts, but I'm also scared on the notion that I would probably get really hurt because I don't know. I just could see myself like throwing my back out, like me thinking that like, oh, this is what I'm made for, and I can do all these like stunts, and I'm here for it, and then I do like my first stunt, and then I just get hurt because I think I'm a lot younger than I really am.
Yeah. I'm sure also coming from like dancers, we think we like know our bodies so well, and then it's like, you know.
Yeah. I actually took at have you ever been to Jam?
No, what's that?
It's like a stunt studio, and they have like you can use like the track to do like tumbling and stuff. But I took
cool.
a stunt class like 2 years ago because I was like, I want to do it. Let me just try, and I threw my back out in the middle of the class.
I did a backflip on a trampoline like a month ago. I didn't throw my back out, but it hurt, and I was like, this should not. I was like, this is a trampoline, like, you know. Gwen, this is for you. Hi, Gwen, if you're watching. Someone says hello from Guatemala. Oh, I know what I want to hear about. Your new podcast.
Thanks for asking.
Let's chat about that. So how did that come to be? How did that start? How did you get involved?
Yeah, so my good friend Ash Lenzian, one of my closest friends, I don't know, we're just chatting about like what we've been doing and what we've been talking about and like what kind of projects we want to work on. So she was telling me about this story called The Bystanders, where a group of neighbors witness one of their own get murdered in their apartment complex and nobody does anything about it. And just that idea like completely hooked me. I was like, this sounds amazing. I would absolutely love to see this. We need to get this produced. And so like a year later, you know, they had written like the treatment for it, her and her writing partner, Jacqueline, but they never.
Everyone on here is saying how much they love it, by the way.
Oh, it's so good. It's so fun. And they hadn't gotten to do anything with it. So I had just started the scripted podcast. Oh my God. I don't know why I'm blanking. I just started a scripted podcast. I don't know if you've listened to like 36 Questions or anything, but I got the idea listening. I was like, oh my God, what if we turn this into a scripted podcast? It'll be easier to manage. we'll be able to handle this ourselves. We could find a production company or whatever we do. So I called Ash. I'm like, what do you think about this? She was like, let's just try it. Why not? So we got together. We made our own sound effects with I had a podcast mic from doing another podcast I was doing. And we did all of the sound effects. We recorded the audio. We just downloaded just basic tracks from the internet, put it together ourselves, sent it out to companies, and pitched it. And we were like, hey, will you distribute this for us? And we got a couple hits, and one that we went with was Believe. Mm-hmm. But this all started at the top of the pandemic. And so nobody was willing to fund the project because nobody knew where their money was coming from. And so we had to then go and raise the funds ourselves on Indiegogo. And so it was a pretty easy budget, pretty simple. But I started reaching out to Oscar Nunez because I knew him, and Michael Hitchcock. Mm-hmm. And I was like, hey, you guys, I'm doing this project. It'll be super easy. We'll send you mics. You can record it in a day, 4 hours at the most. Everybody was so great. So we already had a great start. We got Ki-Hong Lee, who was from Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt, and Oscar Nunez from The Office, and Michael Hitchcock, which we knew. And we wanted Kristen Chenoweth super bad. And so I reached out to Jenna Ushkowitz, who's friends with her. And I was like, hey, do you think that she'd be interested? And I also called Brad Falchuk, too. I'm like, I don't know if she'll do it. How do I get her to do it? And he's like, honestly, the script's good. I think you should just ask. And so I texted her and sent it to her assistant, and she came back a few weeks later and was like, I'd love to do it.
She is amazing. She is so great. I love so Kristen Chenoweth.
Sweet.
Yeah.
The funnest person. So we just got lucky with everybody.
And
so
Jane's
willing
in
to
it
just
too.
Jump on. Yeah. And it was supposed to be another actor who just scheduling didn't work. So I texted Jane, and she was like, yeah, I'd love to, because she's also incredibly awesome. So it just turned out so good, and we have the best sound engineer probably in the business. He's incredible. And then we have a musical composition by Tori Cummins. So it sounds like, to us, what they wanted with their vision was that it sounded like you were watching a play. So not only is there the acting aspect to it, but that there was this musical score behind it. So it's driving the force of the scenes. And so if you do listen to the whole thing through, it's like you're listening to a play. It's really fun. So
that is so fucking cool.
I know that was a lot of information, but I just get so excited.
Well, congratulations as well. And like I said, everyone on here is also saying how much they love it too.
Yeah. It's really fun.
That, ladies and gentlemen, is what we call a boss bitch. Okay, this one is to Miss Ella.
Okay, this is to my bestie, Mariah Hamilton.
And this next one is going to be for Demi Lovato, obviously.
Okay, I have 7 left, and then I have to jump out of here.
You only have 7 left?
Well, 7 in my VIP.
Oh.
Jacob, are you in LA right now?
Mm-hmm. See. Demi. Okay.
Okay, to Charles Davis. I'm not sure if you're on here, but.
Can you say happy birthday, Carol? Happy birthday, Carol.
Happy birthday, Carol.
Okay, this one is for Madeline. Madeline, if you are here, shouting this out to you. Someone said in caps lock, Heather, who is the last 7? That's funny.
Who was the last what?
They said who was the last 7 because you were like, I have 7 left. I don't know why. I thought that was funny.
Oh, well, we're at Mariah, or we're at Charles Davis.
Say hi to Jacob Nation. I don't know what that is, but hello. What do you think of the massive impact that Glee has had on an entire generation and beyond? Well, it was very prolific and there was nothing else like it. And when it first came out, it was something special. Can you say hi, Sophie? Hi, Sophie. Viola.
Jocelyn. Let's see.
Oh, shoot.
To Terry. Terry. Hi, Peyton. What do you think the Glee characters would be doing during the pandemic?
Good question. I don't know. What do you think? Is Lord Tubbington still smoking? Did that cat smoke?
Yeah. I always pictured that like Brittany went super viral on YouTube.
Definitely.
Like this like YouTube star, and that Santana had to kind of like reel her back in because it got to her head so bad.
She
Or maybe she lost her mind a little bit during quarantine, and then Santana had to bring her back.
Brittany, hands down, would have been a TikTok viral sensation.
Yeah. And then it like would have ruined my life and my relationship. So then Santana had to come back and like give me a piece of her mind.
She had to knock Brittany back down to earth.
Yes.
Okay.
Do you think that that you and Marley would have made it?
I don't know. I'm like, where would she have ended up? I hope so, only because we started at the same time. So I hope that Marley and Jake are both happy. Jacob, say hi to I missed it. Can we confirm Charlie Endgame? Sure. Charlie. Okay, this one is for Josie, by the way. And Heather said that she has to go in a second, but if you want to get one, there's a link that she pinned, streamily.com/glee. All of the prints are there, and
yes, we're not just signing them right now. We will continue to sign them for everybody that ordered some.
yeah.
And we're going to try and sign on. Well, it might be on our own personals, like sign on and do more of these where we actually sign them in person virtually. All the Streamly autographs. We have some awesome things. We have like this lyric sheet. I know that Jacob has a lyric sheet as well.
Mm-hmm.
I have a funny fondue for 2 like banner. So good.
Okay, this one is for Sahara, like the desert.
Cute.
Sahara, if you are watching, hello to Ezra. And this one is to Michael Adams.
To Miss Soph.
Oh, not this one. Okay. Wait a minute, why are these? Michael Adams. If you are on here right now, I hope.
Okay, how many left? I have one left.
Uno to go. Okay, I'll
Uno
do
to go.
one more too.
Bangs again. I keep battling if I should do bangs or if I should not do bangs. I feel like it was such a staple in my life for so long that now I'm like, I just don't know. Don't know.
Oh, yeah, you had bangs for a long time. I mean, it looks good either way. Are you thinking you want to do it, or are you thinking you don't want to do it?
I don't know. I go back and forth because I just go, wow, I really could do some bangs right now. I think it'd be fun. And then I remember how much I hate having bangs. To Mayra?
Okay, this one is to Megan. Hi, Megan. How was it to work with Grant Gustin? He was great. He was really, really nice. Obviously went on to become the Flash. Say hi to Sam. Hi, Sam. Say hi to Melanie. Oh, no. I forgot to put a number on one of mine. Uh-oh. That's okay. Okay, this one's for Liana. Say hi to Olivia. Hi, Olivia. Say hi to Hermione. Hi, Hermione. Say hi to Karen. Hi, Karen.
The lyric sheet. Oh, one just came up, I think.
Hmm?
Are you on here? How do you say this? Dagee? Dajay?
Spell it one more time.
Dajee.
Dejay. Yeah,
Dajay.
Dejay. Dejay. Okay,
Wondering
this
if you're
one's...
on here. Da.
If you're on here, let Hev know if she's close.
Ajo Wright. I want this so bad. I have no money. Ajo Wright, I love you. I don't know your real name, but I'm telling you I love you right now. And you deserve all the love in the world.
This one is for Finn. Hi, Finn. When is the last day to buy one? You can do it right now. I don't think we're going to be able to get to, obviously, all of them right now. So we'll probably come back. We are going to come back and finish.
Yeah, but you can continue to purchase these. And then
Yeah,
I think
you
they will
can.
be here, so.
Yeah. We're going to set up another live to finish everything out. This one's to Finn.
How do you get one? Katie Noki? I pinned the link. It's streamly.com/glee. So you can hit that link or you can put it in a web browser, streamly.com/glee. And you can purchase mine and Jacob's, both or one or whoever you want to get a signature from. And they are signed and sent to you. It's great.
This one is to... I think it's Sasha, but it's spelled Shasha. Unless it's Shasha or Sasha, and it's just spelled differently. Hi. You wrote a very sweet message. I just read it. It was very nice. It was very sweet.
Okay, I'm gonna turn the music up and I'm gonna dance before I leave.
Yes.
What are you listening to? I look like a sailor today.
Yeah, I like that scarf.
Thanks. Bandana.
Dance, 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 dance. Everyone's saying love you, Heath. Yes, Queen.
Yes.
All right, guys. Well, that was so much fun, Heather. That was really fun talking. So we're gonna have to figure out another live time to finish off the rest. Does that sound good?
Yeah,
and then we'll keep the links in our bio if you want to get one for the next one, and we can sign it live and do the whole thing all over again. It was so much fun. It was, I mean, Heather is the best to talk to. Heath, do you want to say anything?
I'm just grateful that we got to do this. I wish we could do this more often.
Yeah.
Just hang out and chat and get everybody together who is a fan, who's a super fan, who loves this show and just loves our characters. It's just always nice to connect. We wish we could see you face to face, honestly, but hopefully one day we'll be able to do these. Until then, we'll just got to keep doing these lives.
Yes. All right. We'll see you guys soon, and we'll let you know when we're going to do the next one.
Yeah. Love you.
All right. Bye, Heath. Love
Bye.
you.
Have a good day.